Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th episode of my Swansea City career mode. We're going to start the episode by going and making a new team sheet, and what I'm basically doing is making a second team for sort of cup matches and maybe midweek games that I don't feel like I should play my first team. We're going to stick with Fabianski in goal since his fitness won't really be a problem. Then left back we're going to have Taylor. I don't actually have another left back other than him, so he's going to have to play pretty much every game. Centre backs Chambers and Fernandez. Right back Rangel. Centre mids Keesum Young and I think it was Tom Carroll. Left mid Routledge, right mid Dyer, Sigurdsson centre attack mid, and Gomez up front. Anyway, once we've done that, we go ahead into our second friendly. It's against, I think it was Nice. But the first chance comes in the 10th minute. Correa picks up the ball, goes past one player, but keeper makes quite a good save from the shot. From the corner, Tielemans whips it in, finds Amat, and he does manage to hit the bar, which is really unlucky, and then the keeper makes a good save. But then in the 80th minute, Routledge finds a chance, but his shot goes just wide. It's a really nice pass by Shelby to put him in. Then they get their first chance in the 25th minute. I'm not sure who that player is, can't pronounce his name, but Fabianski makes an alright save. It's pretty much straight at him. Then on the 34th minute, Correa has a bit of space, goes past one, and then look at that shot on his left foot. I'm not sure what his weak foot stat is, but I can't remember it being that high, but that was just a quality shot. Keeper probably could have done a bit better, to be honest. You'll see from these angles that it was pretty much straight down his throat, especially his next angle you'll see, but the power on his wrong foot was just ridiculous. You can see there it went just over his shoulder. Probably should have saved it, but I'm not complaining. Then on the 40th minute, Boney finds the ball, picks out Dyer, and look at that for a shot as well. Another really good goal on the weak foot. Quality first touch from Dyer for this goal as well, and a really nice pass. See there, plays him through really nicely, and this touch takes it away from the defender, gives himself enough space to do a decent shot, and that makes it 2-0 in the first half, so it looks like a pretty comfortable game, and that was how the half finished. So a really good first half. And on the 57th minute they get a chance here, some guy cutting in on the left, and yeah, I don't know really what happened there. It was a pretty awful goal. Kind of annoying to concede those kind of goals because there wasn't really anything I could do. But that does put it to 2-1, which obviously isn't great. Much better to have a 2-goal lead than a 1-goal lead. But you can see again here, he goes sort of for the cross, and then my player just, it was actually Williams, his first touch was just awful. I don't really know why. And then we go ahead and make some subs here. Actually no, just, yeah, a couple of subs. Montero comes on for Routledge, and Keesum Young comes on for Shelby, and then Tielemans here with a shot in the 75th minute, again on the wrong foot. And it was a really nice shot, but unlucky. Then in the 80th minute, an even bigger mistake than the first one. Don't know what I was trying to do. I don't know why I thought I could get it to Key without their player getting it, but they just had it, and I let in a goal. Then straight from kick-off, Correa here picks up the ball. He sort of doesn't really know where to go. I wasn't really sure what to do. Just pass it back to Tiendali, go back to the Correa with the ball, pick out Boney, cuts back, plays through ball to Key, and then look at that. Instant reply, puts us back in the lead. And with only 10 minutes left as well, they were not really looking likely that they'd score. They only scored from a couple of mistakes by me, so as long as I was shored up the defence a bit for the last 10 minutes, I was going to win. And we get another chance as well in the 83rd minute. Montero picks out Boney, goes with the shot, and just smacks it in the bottom right. Really good finish. And that does wrap up the game. 4-2, obviously they weren't going to come back from that. But just a quality finish. I forget what his shooting power is, but it's something ridiculous. And he definitely showed it there, and then as you can see, that's how the game ended. So good to get our second win in 2 games. But then after that we get told our offer for Stones was accepted. We're offering 30 grand a week for crucial first team player for 4 years. And we also get told that Newcastle's offer was accepted. Yeah, and then eventually he does choose Newcastle, which is really annoying. I really wanted to sign Stones, but I guess it's bad luck really, not much I could do. And then we go ahead and inquire about a couple of new players. Cancelo for Benfica, Portuguese right back, and then Sam Byram, English right back, plays for Leeds, because I sort of decided that Tiendali was a bit old. I'd rather get a new right back. I offer 3 million for Byram and just inquire actually for Cancelo. Now we go into our final friendly. We come up against Valencia, so it's obviously going to be probably the hardest game. And they got our first chance in the 30th minute. Shelby plays it to Boney, cuts out onto his right foot, but keeper saves quite well, and they do manage to clear it away. Then we get the ball back with Dyer, and he sort of cuts in and he just runs and he just sort of keeps going and goes for his shot, but it was nicely blocked, and then he made a quite easy save. And then towards the end of the half, Boney gets another chance, his shot's blocked, and then his second shot's saved right in front of the goalie. So not a whole lot happened in the first half really. That was how it finished, 0-0, or half time, sorry. And we only had a couple of good shots, and then we bring on Montero for Routledge down left hand side. Then in the 60th minute, Boney does a really nice 1-2 of Korea, takes a really nice first touch, and then he just buries it in the bottom left. Second really good finish in 2 games for Boney, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that. His shot power seems to just be ridiculous. As long as his shots are on target, they're pretty much guaranteed to go in, I think. It was a really nice one too as well, really nice chip through ball from Korea, so good to get an assist with him since that's his main job. Then in the 70th minute, Shelby finds himself with a bit of space, decides to just run and then goes for a bit of a long shot, and it wasn't actually too far in the end, it was only sort of a foot over the bar. But yeah, and then later on, Montero finds some space on the left, nice through ball from Shelby, cuts inside, finds Dyer making a run in from the right, and look at this miss, what is he doing? Don't know how I didn't score there. Really nice run from him as well, nice ball from Montero, but the shot was just awful, definitely should have been a goal. And yeah, that was how it ended. Not a lot of chances in that game, but we do manage to get our 3rd win out of 3 friendlies, which was really good. Then we go ahead and see we got an offer for Shelby from Bayern Munich, but we obviously aren't going to accept that. We give him a ridiculous counter offer. Then we see that our offer for Byron was rejected. We leave the amount the same, but I try to offer him Rangel just as a straight swap. Well, not straight swap, plus 3 million, sorry. Then obviously Bayern were never going to meet 26 million for Shelby, so they pull out on negotiations for him. And then our offer for Byron does get accepted. We offer him 15 grand a week over 4 years. I didn't give him a role since I wasn't really sure whether I was going to start him or not. I couldn't decide whether I'd play him or Tiandali yet, so I don't offer him any sort of role. But because of that, he does actually reject the offer. But then I still couldn't decide whether I'd start him or not, so I offer him a rotation player and just up his wages by 5,000 to make sure he accepts. And then that way I'm not pressured to play him if I don't want to. And then yeah, that's it for this episode. Next up, we've got our first league match against Man U. Be sure to like the video and subscribe.